Welcome back. We're here to cover the Divine Masculines update. And yes, we do cover these week by week. If you do want these ahead of the crowd, you can come through and join us in our YouTube membership. That does hold a lot more perks. Okay, let's take a look at what is coming up for Divine Masculine. Yes, these energies can play out side by side and throughout the month, but definitely what I am picking up from Divine Masculine, I did get a few kind of synchronistic messages, and they were relating to the title. Now, not happy with selling myself short. And it's funny because I actually wrote on this, digging deeper in endings. This feels as though any procrastination, any delay, the crowning energy is a number 8. It's very Pluto in nature. It's this notion of having clarity with a lamp, which, what could we call it? Feel free to tell me what it is. I've forgotten. An oil lamp. We see the cat in the background. We see the clock. Time is ticking. They know emotionally, especially because the individual is a feminine, there is a procrastination relating to either a karmic relationship, but definitely with proceeding forward and dealing with things that need to be addressed. With the 8, this also can have a subject to do with money, okay? 8th house can be taxes, debt, legacies, inheritances. This could be that the person is feeling super traditional. But regardless of that, they are feeling they're not happy with selling themselves short because it's a paradigm. It's not that it's a bad thing. It's that if it's no longer resonating with the human being, it is a bad thing. It's becoming a problem for that individual. And, feminine energies, yes, it could be significantly linking to an individual in question. I also feel this relates to divine feminine. Very separately, being that it's a feminine energy relating to their internal feelings of what they need to let go. They do have clarity. What is behind them is they know needs letting go, and they know they will survive. They know they will resurrect to see another day, and they do know that a cat has 9 lives. Jupiter currently is in the house of Gemini. This is something of a very intellectual nature where it comes to connections. And with Mercury retrograde this month, this can be the very critical viewpoint of things. And with Venus, it's moving from Virgo into Libra. This is going to be very critical. This is going to be, I need to look at this connection. Does it resonate with me? What do I do with this? Is it divorce? Is it, going my separate ways? Is it severing a contract with the job? Whatever it be, we can see Divine Masculines read looking quite pivotal and transformative. Now, in the past, it's almost like they're looking back and going, you know what, I put myself second. I put myself second for far too long. There's been a lot I've gone through. It's a 5. The individual has their eyes closed. They did have their eyes closed to their dreams. Sometimes look, naturally we do because of society's standards, maybe because we are in a partnership and some sense of a sacrifice is required, or it could be a contract. Whatever the reason was, their eyes at that point in time were closed. They now feel they need to create their own life and they're bringing it back, and they also feel they're selling themselves short, selling out in the heart of it. It hurts to do such. It hurts to not care for self. They also can be caring for their wellness. This can be feeling bruised and battered, run down, doing things that no longer resonates with them, purging habits and toxins, maybe even turning into them to deal with these stress levels. Now, the interesting thing is we do have the 4-leaf clover. And it does mean that by doing this and by addressing it, they are going to have luck on their side. And this is going to be, or they are going to be quite like-minded, like Divine Feminine, and in their yin and yang. This is a conscious connection. This is a conscious awareness also this person is having with their mind, body, and soul, and actually listening. And it is to do with their power and their passion. It is to do with the things that they love. And I do feel they're going to generate things back into their life. They still may be fair as they're severing ties, but they also know they can no longer sacrifice their own needs and desires and their own dreams of the past. Yeah, this is definitely an ending. We have birth here. It's in reverse. This is an ending. This is the death card. I'm feeling it's more a metaphor of physically ending a circumstance. This is growing as well and maturing. Are they afraid? Yes, I do feel so. But I feel they know if they remain in this same steadfast kind of pattern, it's going the same way it is. I'm going to pull a clarifier on this. What are they afraid of, please? What do we need to know in relationship to that card? What do we need to know? Okay, something was getting stuck. Well, there's a bit of sass coming through. I'm hearing the term sticks and stones. Yeah, concerns over what people think. They are worried about the lack of communication. Yeah, they were worried about a lot of the subjects that we talked above. But again, we have theft in reverse. It's like they do firmly believe nobody can ever take from them what is truly theirs. So it's not that they're not worried, it's that they're realizing the worry was preventing them from making a decision. Yeah, they were being their own worst enemy. It's like, well, if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. What do I really do about that? I get my ducks in a row. I be honest. I be straightforward. I make a decision and I follow through. Yeah, they do wonder how they attracted this into their life. They actually feel that, the pentacles might go off the past, but the future pentacles are theirs. So it's like, well, I still have my hands. If I have love, if I have my hands, if I have the jacket on my back, I have everything I need. There's no surprises. I know what I'm dealing with. It's so accepting. Outcome card. It's a bit of a slap. They're mentioning here in reference point, we have the cracker. To me, this is Christmas in July. The card's in reverse. I pulled to clarify, there's 3 individuals on the card, and it is to do with the celebration. Oh, gosh, look, this can be one of those times where it could be somebody's birthday. It could be a karmic's birthday. It could be their birthday. It could be an anniversary of some description. It could be a celebration season. And they're mentioning and referencing the point that it's bad timing. Positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune. What it's supposed to be is that, and it's almost like they're realizing by doing this, by making this decision, by following through and, not convincing themselves that everything's great, they could be pulling somebody's tower down and maybe putting a bit of a damper on a social event. So if this is their anniversary, if it's a birthday, if there was a get-together or some social event, they're actually not utilising that on this occasion as a physical excuse. And it's weird. It's almost like they're referencing, especially for those that had one of these circumstances playing out last month, they felt they should have done it way back when. Okay? So I'm hearing the term 2's company, 3's a crowd. I don't know why my guides are using that as a metaphor these days, but they have. Okay, something's about to pop off. Yeah. Wow, this is having faith in themselves and just pulling the pin. Okay, what's ending, please? A commitment, a connection, or a contract. How is this making them feel? Oh, a lot. It's making them feel a lot. Too many emotions. Not negative, though. I feel relieved. undervalued. So yeah, there's some feelings of, yeah, they were just sick of it. Absolutely sick of it. It was like they're sort of referencing there's no point in talking about it because they just kind of feel that it was going nowhere. It was causing issues. No matter what way they looked at it, it's almost like looking at a map of the world and they're looking at it and trying to turn it around, psychoanalyzing it, dissecting it. They felt that they had this information for a while. They felt that they had been sitting on this, dealing with it like a festering wound. And so where they're at right now is whatever pops off, pops off. They're really done with it. We will check in with this next week. Don't forget to look at Divine Feminine and the Karmic Third Party. And if you do want next week's edition ahead of the crowd, you can come through and join our YouTube membership. If you do want more information about what's on offer and more content coming, stay tuned and we'll put it up on the screen.